All right, thank you guys for joining. Keep sharing the life, please. All right, so I was asking a question. Can you hear me? Can you all hear me? So I was asking, should I talk a little about open and closed pipe? What brought about the standing waves? Like, should I do a little lecture before I solve this, or should I just solve this directly? Or should I use shortcut only and move on to the next question, or both long and shortcut? Okay, I can see that almost everybody are saying let's do the lectures. So let's not waste this space. Let's use this place to do a brief lecture. We'll come back to the question. Now listen, when we talk about open pipe, a lot of you have been hearing about open pipe, closed pipe, but you don't know what that is. So what are we even studying? Let me briefly talk about open and closed pipe. Somebody may ask me, where can we see this particular one in physics? It's still under waves, all right? But the type of wave we are talking about is the sound waves. So under sound wave, that's where you're seeing standing wave. You can see something about open and closed pipe. So we want to study this sound in pipes. That's what we are talking about. Sound in pipe. Sound in pipe. Sound in pipe. I'm going to be using two illustration like bottle. Bottle. How do I even bottle now? Bottle of granite. Anything bottle. Bottle. And have you of course you should know flute. I want to use these two things as example that will be relatable to you. Like I want to use bottle wey you know, bottle and pipes. Man no use pipe and flute. Man use flute. Ehen. I wan use bottle talk about closed pipe and use flute talk about open pipe. Are we good? Are we good? Good. So now, ma just break am down. When air vibrate inside a pipe, so the pipe fit just dey like this. The pipe fit just dey like this, just like the way bottle dey dey or flute dey dey. When air vibrate inside the pipe, like maybe flute or bottle, e dey produce sound o. I mean when air you don see when e dey blow air put inside bottle wey go dey hear some kind sound like that. Na wetin we dey talk about be that. You know say flute dey get flute, this side dey open for flute, yeah, this side dey open for flute. Dey come dey get small small hole like that. Na so flute dey. But for bottle, ear dey close. Ear fit open for bottle, the mouth of the bottle, but ear dey close. So wetin I dey try talk say, when e blow air put inside bottle or pipe or anything, e dey produce sound. Wetin you think say e dey produce sound for that flute wey dey wey dey blow? Shey you know say na air wey e dey blow put inside. Are you catching the flow right now? I dey try to bring am come home, make everybody understand the physics well, make everything clear. Are you catching the flow? If you're catching the flow, just type carry on. Use the comment section well na make I know say na dey flow with me. I think somebody is saying carry on. So now listen, oh, when e come when air vibrate inside a pipe, e fit be flute or bottle, e dey produce sound, but the vibration is not random, e no dey random like that, e no just dey zigzag anyhow. The vibration dey form pattern. That pattern na im dem dey call standing wave. If anytime you don hear about standing wave, na the explanation of standing wave be that wey I just give you. Na wetin dey bring about standing wave. Okay, if they come ask you, okay, what is standing wave? Imagine shaking a rope tied to a wall. Rope wey dem tie to a wall, you come dey shake that particular rope. Some part of the rope no dey move. That side wey no dey move na wetin dey call node. You don hear about node, and you don hear about wetin dey call antinode. The side wey dey move na wetin dey call antinode. Some people call am antinode or antinode. Are you getting the flow? Same thing dey happen with air in a pipe. So wetin be this node and antinode? Wetin dey mean? Node, you go see we dey use N represent capital letter N, then capital letter to represent antinode. This node simple o. Wetin e mean be say na point where air no dey reach or air no dey move. That point wey air wey blow put inside the pipe, that point wey that air does not move, na that particular point wey dey call the node. Antinode, or that point where air dey move the most, like you know that bottle mouth wey you blow the air put inside, and na that side wey air dey move the most, then they call the antinode. Then the side wey air no dey move, na that part wey they call node. You understand? Now wetin dey happen at the end of the pipe? Na wetin I wan talk about right now. Wetin really dey happen at the end of the pipe? Na that one we dey call close pipe. When I say end of the pipe, I dey mean close pipe. E get rules wey I go dey give you sharp sharp. That side wey we call node, air no dey move, na im be the close pipe. Na im be say for this pipe wey dey like this, here go dey like this. So air no go fit move pass here. This side wey block like this, na im we call node. Na im dey call close pipe. Closed pipe. Closed pipe no mean say everywhere go dey sealed. No. This place go open, here go come close. The air go move for this place wey the antinode, the air go move for this place, e go move freely. But when e come here, air no dey move freely. So this side wey close, this one wey close, this one come open, na im make this name call closed pipe. The open pipe, here go open, this side go open. You understand? You understand? So the open pipe just be like the mouth of the bottle. The close end, I mean open end na mouth of the bottle, close end na the bottom of the bottle. That one we just settle for close pipe. Now why this close pipe dey very important to jam be say, anytime we see close end wey we dey call node and open end wey dey call antinode, then e dey there very important because the first vibration wey we wan talk about wey be the lowest sound, you go begin dey do small small calculation inside. Small small calculation inside this particular one, na im make dem bring am come, make you need to understand the basics. But in the calculation, you go dey see dem go dey bring something like L, dem come dey bring something like lambda. These two things like this, then they bring am come inside. Anytime we carry L, carry eye see L dey talk about the length of this pipe wey dey like this. L dey talk about the length of this pipe. As this pipe long reach like this from here to this point, from the length L dey talk about the length of this particular pipe. Because some people dey see the formula but they no tell you wetin L mean. L na the length of the pipe from bottom, from this bottom to the top like this. Na im be wetin L be. But when you talk about this particular one, they write am down because I no dey write give you note o. When you talk about this lambda, see the spelling of lambda o, because if I ask plenty people now, a lot of people go feel am. Lambda, see the spelling if you dey know am for the first time. I know you don sabi call am but you no sabi spell am. Some of you. Na the full length. Lambda dey talk about full length. Full length, the length of one complete wavelength. Na im be this particular lambda. The length of one complete. I go show you wetin that one mean. If you see something like this, ma draw am, ma make the face show face another side. Like ma draw am the way we fit see am for textbook. Some of una fit see am like this for textbook. Ma say how many people don see am first. By the time make you see am by than say you never see am oo. I no sabi draw but you go see something like this. You don see something like this for textbook before? Den you come see something like this, come see something like this. You come get here dey talk about the length, here dey show you the length, you come get lambda divided by 4. Dey come put here as n, or dey write the full one node, come put on top here antinode or antinode. You don see this kind thing before? Talk na, make una follow me talk na, make we rub mind together. If you don see am before, why you see this thing wey dem put lambda over 4? Na the same thing. Now some textbook go even clear you, but at the most textbook wey I dey see na like this dem dey always put am. But this thing mean say L na equal to lambda over 4. Some textbook go write am finish say L equal to lambda over 4. Some no dey get time, you go just write like lambda. Dey expect say make you know say the length na lambda over 4. Dey expect you to know. Somebody say I have not seen it, sir. So after this night, abeg, the assignment wey I dey give everybody, go and read waves. And the waves wey I want make you go read, go and look for sound waves for your textbook. Look for sound wave. As you dey read am, you go reach this point wey you see say dey draw this particular line. They go talk about close and open pipe. I dey first open an eye first, make I know say this thing dey come for JAMB exams well well. Na make I dedicate time to come teach am now. And I don share the live. You know say the other live bin comot now, so people go dey join that link. Shey you understand? People go dey join the link of that live wey bin end. Dem no go know say na another one wey we dey. So make I help now, make I try share this one now. Because dem go fit go dey join that one now, dem no go come see us. I don share finish. Na say make I share something, dey tell me write down. Me I no know say I go write down. I know what I'm saying now. So na the first formula I go see. Because of time, make am fast small. Now if you see another one too for textbook too, close to am o, the next one. This one dey call am first harmonic. First harmonic. First harmonic. I just wan dey reduce the time for the theory because e get how I go take talk this thing finish, break am down reach, time go come finish and I never achieve wetin I wan do. Make I do for the second one. So for the second one, you go see something like this. And second one mean say make when you come blow more air inside the bottle, see wetin go happen. I no sabi draw, just manage, but you go see am for textbook anyways. You go see something like this. Make I use another pen carry run am. You go see something like this. If you draw your own well, make it sweet. For the first harmonic, like this, you go see am. I no draw am well o. Discard this one, make I draw am well. You know say drawing no dey favour me, and na calculation I dey like. So just do am like this. I don go worst am. But at least this one don communicate small of wetin I wan try talk. For this kind one now, you go fit draw your own well. E dey for textbook when I go find am. So for this one now, you go see dem go put something like L. Dey fit no write L o, but you go see something like 3. Na from this place I wan teach you wetin I wan show you. Na for the second one o, first harmonic, second na im be this one. I go tell you to the point where dey call am overtone and all of those things. If this one na the second, how we take get 3? Remember this one na 1/4. Because if you comot dis lambda na 1/4 you get here, e come turn to 3/4. You go know when we dey use odd number and when we dey use even number. So you go see am for dis one. What if you come blow more air inside the pipe? You go come see dis one. I don go dey draw another thing now. So you come see, e go come dey like dis. Abeg God make I get dis one oo. Hey, I don spoil am. Ah, I try. But dis one na the fourth one I wan do be dis one oo. Dis one too long. Dis one too long. Dis one na the fourth one. The first, second, make I do the third one. Dis one na fourth one. I don do am excess. But make I dey learn oo. You know say me I no be diagram person. Make I dey learn from wetin I dey show you oo. Third one na the formula dey interesting because na wetin I wan carry solve dat question wey I show you. The third one see as e go be. The third one now go come be um I don get am. I don get am. So dis one na 5 lambda divided by 4. Now you notice dat dis one na 1 lambda, 3 lambda, 5 lambda. For dis one I will give you 7 lambda. Shey you don get? So wetin you think say the next go be? If I draw another one, wetin you think say the next go be? Everybody talk to me for comment section. If I draw another one, wetin you think say e go be for the formula? And we don get 7 lambda over 4 na. See am where na. And somebody don dey get am already. 9, good. Now how you go, somebody fit ask how we take even get dis 3? See dis open one wey we get here, dis open one na 1. If you divide dis one into 2, we don get 2 here, 3. I suppose dey use antinode, node, all those things carry replace am, but I just show you. If dis one now be 1, if you divide dis into 2, here go be 2, 3, divide into 2, 4, 5. Na so we take get dis 5. Similarly dis one, if you check am well too, you go take get am. So you come see say you don dey notice pattern. The first one na 1, you come get the next one wey be 3, you come get the next one wey be 5, you come get the next one. All dis thing na im dey call odd number. Na odd number abi na even number? Talk now. Na odd number abi even number? If you notice wetin I dey try dey do now, I no wan derive formula oo. If to say na standard class, I go make sure say I derive formula. Now as you don get dis pattern now, make you go back to dat question, make I show you wetin you come do. I no be wan do full lecture about dat one, I just wan show you something wey I wan take understand when you hear of open and close pipe. Now from dis particular question, remember dey capture something here. Open end dey here, open end dey here, e get where I see close end, close at one end. See wetin dem say make you find? The ratio. Find the ratio F2 divided by F1. Na dat place na you wan take run am. Now when you get to dis particular point, I need you to know, make I do shortcut first. Shortcut before I go do long one. When you see dis thing for exams like dis, first thing wey go come your mind be say for a close pipe, for a pipe close at one end, for a pipe, a pipe closed at one end, just know say the resonant frequencies are always, I dey give you hack oo, are always wetin you go use dey remember, in the ratio 1:3:5 is to 7 is to 9, as the case may be. So again, the first the first and next, after the first maybe harmonics, the next resonance frequency frequencies will give you f2 divided by f1, we will come give you 3. F2 divided by f1, here be like f1, here na f2. So f2 divided by f1 will be like 3 divided by 1, we will give you this particular 3. But the first trick wey you go need to do for exam sake o, anytime wey you just hear of closed pipe, if you just hear of closed pipe, the wetin you go just think of odd numbers only, odd numbers. Anytime wey you hear of closed pipe, just think of odd number. So the first allows frequency, the first two allowed frequency, the first two allowed frequencies go be this 1 and 3, 1 and 3, this 1 and 3. Na be the first two. Then the ratio of them now, the ratio of them will just be equal to 3, because you definitely will just divide 3 by 1 to give you 3. Simple. So for jam trick, just make sure say for open pipe, you dey always think of even number 1, 2, 3, 4, as the case may be. No, you just run am straight like this. But for closed pipe, you just 1, 2 odd, 1, 3, 5, 7. So whenever anytime wey you say close at one end, immediately just think of odd harmonics numbers. E dey make things dey very very easier for this kind question. So you no go come stress yourself, come dey define, maybe use long method, come dey say okay, so if the lowest frequency from the question o as e be o, if the lowest frequency that gives the resonance of f1, then the next will be f2 equal to 3 f1. Because if I dey follow the main method, na this kind thing I go dey teach you. Then from there, since they find the ratio of f2 minus f1 go be equal to, just like divide both side by f1, f1 come this side, shey na 3 go remain, you go still get your 3. You understand? Even if I wan use this other formula, say frequency equal to v over 4l, 3v over 4l, 5v over 4l. You notice say the l and the v's na constant. The l and the v's na constant. E go also still end with 1, 3, 5. I fit still dey go 7v over 4l. Fit still dey go like that. And all these things I do derive them. Na im make you see say me I just dey play around with these things. I do derive them, that's why I'm playing around. If no be the short time wey we get, we suppose handle this lecture for sound waves bit by bit, but we need to solve questions. That's the why I'm doing this particular stuff for you guys. Okay, next question. Next question will go relate to something like this, but not as much as this. Can we go ahead? Talk well, I'm having 2 minutes more. If you don't understand, try sign up for our Telegram, because I will have to do that topic again, because that question dey plenty for jam. Well. I have to treat that topic very well. That one I will calm down, treat am before we start the solve question. Okay, this question says a wavelength, a wave of frequency 10 Hz forms a stationary wave. Stationary wave pattern in a medium where the velocity is 20 centimeter per second. You don't always see when velocity they give in 20 centimeter per second. Have you noticed that before? They can say the distance between adjacent nodes is A 1.0 cm, B 1.5 cm, C 2.0 cm, D 5.0 cm. Person dey ask how I wan take join Telegram. I don tell una before now. The flyer dey everywhere. Currently, I don do discount wey be 7,500. From that time wey I start the discount till immediately don reach 1st of April. 1st of April. Na 15k. But now, since today na, I don't know if today is 31st or so, you still dey eligible to send this particular one, to sign up for this one for this month of April. This discount I do am for my student actually. But immediately reach 1st of April na this one. Strictly to join the Telegram channel. Okay, are we ready? Can I solve? Are we ready for the solution? Good. Now check, just bring out the data. Now I'm interested in the data now, so I take the teacher na physics. The given data for this particular question. Notice say they don't mention frequency. Say frequency na 10 Hz. Forms a stationary wave pattern in a medium where the velocity now they say na 20 centimeter per second. Now see how I no rush to convert centimeters to meter. Why? I go check my option. Are my options in centimeters or in meter? If to say I see these options in meters, trust me, I for don convert this thing. But as I see everything as centimeters, I say tall. And wetin I dey even find? I dey find the distance between the adjacent nodes. Distance now in meters now. So that means distance they put it in centimeters. So I will just leave this one like that. Is that okay? Is that clear? Is that clear? Somebody dey ask the account, use this OPay. You will see my name, Alison. So if that is clear now, then since you're looking for the distance between adjacent nodes, it is very simple. Now remember the relationship now, V equal to F lambda. So if you no go fit get this particular distance between the adjacent node, if you no get wetin wavelength be. For this one, 9 be this one, 9 be this one. If you divide both sides by frequency, so cancel. Lambda now will be equal to V over F. What will be your V? 20 centimeter per second divided by wetin be this frequency na 10. So if this hertz go confuse you, still put am as per second, because one frequency, one hertz produce per second. Like this one and this one na the same thing. Frequency na 1/period, and period is in second. 1/, that means inverse of period is per second. So at this point, you can see that this per second will cancel this per second. Then lambda will equal to 20 divided by 10 will give you 2 centimeter. If you go type 2 centimeter, because they go want you see 2 centimeter there. If you go choose 2 centimeter as the answer, you don't fail. Oh, they no go trust me now. If this will get sense, I tell you say this jam will get sense. You go just choose. If you use this, you can't get this answer like this. You don't fail. See what they ask you. The distance between adjacent nodes. Sheba, I tell you where nodes come from. I tell you about node and antinode. If the sign not tell you node and antinode, for the worry, say, they don't know, and I make. Instead of sound now. Yes, now. Now make you say people know they you go to say don't do physics well. Don't you don't you need to understand the equation. You don't do physics well. You suppose don't get the answer. Like why? So when they say when you find distance between the adjacent node, the distance between adjacent node get this particular formula. See L equal to lambda divided by 2. L equal to lambda divided by 2. So now how I want to get this particular one? See this guy now. Now him be this value now. N now will be equal to carry this value, replace this guy. 2 centimeter divided by 2. 2 and 2 cancel. 2 divided by 2 now 1 now. So now 1 centimeter. Now be the distance, will be length. Now be the distance between the adjacent node. So the answer now 1 cm. And 1 cm now option A. Very tricky people. Very tricky people. I know say this one don't settle. This one don't change some people mindset. It don't create shifts to letting you know that you need to understand their questions very well, because they will make it look like the thing is quite simple, but they will tweak it in a way that if you didn't pay attention, it becomes a problem. No, God will help and I go pass. Now, few things where they did like this, God will help and I go pass. Don't be say as it be like this, you can't miss and I go fail. No, nobody go fail. Under my watch, all this energy what they can't carry con life on the teacher now for free. Now you can't waste. Even if you pay self where they join for Telegram, nobody will fail. Except you no come in contact with my page or my videos. Even after this live class like this, if you go check my videos, it will be helpful to you. Because recently now content of jam now they do for now. Cover things back to back. So nobody will fail. So I wanted to stay till 11 o'clock. But obviously I cannot. Why? Is because the support, the encouragement was not just there. Secondly, life is the life has been dropping. And you guys have tried your best as well. Nothing we can do about that. I think tomorrow or next I'll be going on live. I'll be coming live on Saturday here, but tomorrow or next will be on TikTok. So that's the information. If you want to reach out for, some of you tried honestly, tried both in sharing. Some people network disturbed. You know, the rainfall today in some area, so it affected some people. Some of you tried in sharing, you tried your support, like say I no go fit see and only you know how much you put in effort. So thank you so much. And only you know go fit do am like that. If everybody join hands to do what you do, it would have been easier and better. Somebody has been spamming saying I should bring this thing so that the person will snap. I don't bring them more. I don't bring them. So like today we had a very nice quiz. I gave an assignment to people who are on the WhatsApp group chat who have subscribed for a pre-class. I gave them an assignment yesterday to read about acid, base, and salt. Guys, guess what? And I told them that today by 2 p.m. we're going to be discussing about it, discussion section. Everybody were saying what they read about acid, the definition of acid, base, and salt, neutralization. They talk about the physical characteristics of acid, the physical properties, chemical properties. They talked about strong acid. They talked about base. They talked about pH and all of those things. I can't begin to wire them question. No. Guess what? These people were firing answer back to back. They were getting why? Because they studied. They were getting my question back to back. So this night too, I'm going to give them tasks of what to read in the group chat. And then tomorrow afternoon, we still fire down. Before you know it, just 20 days preparation. It goes like say all the book where I don't read for 1 year, everything just slap in the space of 20 days to your exams. And to have access to that is just to enroll for our Telegram class so that you get added to the WhatsApp and also Telegram platform. Very simple. It's as simple as that. So thank you so much for your participation. Thank you so much for your participation. If you want to sign up, look at the details. You can use this detail and is 7-5 from now till 12 o'clock. When 12 o'clock reach, 12 o'clock, I mean 12 midnight. Remember, I told you when it is 1st of April, then it goes up to 15K. And this advert done the online since they run. This advert done the online since they run. So that's the information from you. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm gonna see you on the next live advert. When I say I'll go live, please take it seriously. When I say 8 o'clock, my 8 is 8. When I say 10, my 10 is 10. So if you know that you don't send this particular thing, chat me for this particular number. Just add zero in front of them. Chat me for this one. Send your receipt so that we go accept you immediately. Make you begin the flow with others. All right. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye.